Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to FYI NewsByte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime. A cluster of killer storms is moving through the southern United States, leaving death and destruction in its wake. So far, Alabama is bearing the brunt, where dozens of people have been killed and the death toll keeps rising. Reporters suggest that up to 70 people have now died in this week's storms. States of emergency have been declared in Alabama, Arkansas and Tennessee. Those in power are trying to reassure those afraid.
Citizens are reaching out to each other, demonstrating that our strength and our faith will overcome all, even in this darkest hour.
The UN Security Council has failed to agree on a European and US-backed statement condemning Syrian violence against peaceful protesters. Russia says security forces were also killed and the actions don't threaten international peace. China and India called for political dialogue but stopped short of condemning the violence. More than 450 people have reportedly been killed since the pro-democracy protests began more than 5 weeks ago. Syria's ambassador to the UN remains defiant.
These attempts have failed because they lacked fairness, objectivity.
Going where a sitting US president hasn't gone before. President Barack Obama has recorded an interview with chat show Queen Oprah, helping her close her final season in style. Obama and his wife Michelle took turns answering Winfrey's questions during a taped interview at her studio. Once again, the issue of where the president was born took centre stage.
This came up about two and a half years ago. And so we called up the folks in Hawaii and the Department of Health.
When it first came up, were you thinking, I hope I was born here?
What were you? Can I just say I was there? So I knew that I knew I'd been born there. I remembered it.
Kate Middleton arrived at Westminster Abbey this morning for a final rehearsal before tomorrow's royal wedding. Some 50 foreign heads of state are among the 1,900 invited guests attending the wedding. Details of Friday's ceremony have been published this morning. The order of service reveals that the bride will vow to love, comfort, honour and keep, but not obey Prince William. And finally, a Paris Hilton stalker caused quite a scene outside an LA courthouse. The suspect grabbed her boyfriend by the neck as the couple arrived at the building. The man was identified as James Rainford, who had been arrested twice for showing up at Hilton's house and fighting her security guards. Hilton was at the court to testify against another man accused of trying to break into her home. FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all. FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts. Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5. At number 5, how to tell if you're too big for the playground. At number 4, stop signs for skate parks, not such a bad idea. At number 3, news just in, I'm stuck in a box, but I know Morse code. At number 2, making everyone else in the Apple Store feel uncomfortable, win.
My mama told me when I was young, we're all superstars. She rolled my hair, put my lipstick on, in a glass of covered wine.
And number 1 today, getting floored by an old school prank. Tune into FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, plus catch up on today's tech news with Cassie, and Paul will be here with the sport. We'll see you back here at 6, right here on 3E.